You know, there's a couple differences between the Shadow Rap and the Shadow Rap Deep. You know, the main difference is the bill size. You know, on the regular Shadow Rap, you see the smaller bill, but yet it's still scooped. And that little scoop in that bill is actually going to let this bait attain some depth. You know, on an average cast, you're anywhere from 3 to 6 foot. So you've got a nice little mid-depth to shallow zone that bait's going to run in. The Shadow Rap Deep, you're going to see it's got that bigger bill. It's got that longer, kind of coffin-shaped, squared-off bill, and that's going to let that bait run a lot deeper. Now you're going to get to the 6, the 10, even 12-foot zone, depending on your line size. So deeper water, mid-depth water, fish that are more in that suspended zone, it's a perfect bait. You know, the other differences between these two baits are the way it sits in the water, especially when you kill it. You know, the pause on this bait is a huge important part of the retrieve. And on the pause, our regular Shadow Rap is going to slowly kind of fade out of the picture, nose down, but almost straight, just kind of real slowly nosing down. And that's a real natural movement of a bait fish that's dying or injured, especially in that shallower zone. That's what they do. Now the Shadow Rap Deep, that bigger bill, when you stop it and pause, it's going to do that same movement, but it's going to be a little more head down. And that's natural. Bait fish in deeper water are going to kind of be more in a head down position. As they die, they're injured, they're kind of fading toward the bottom. And that's a key part of the retrieve. A lot of the strikes aren't going to come as you move it and twitch it, but they're going to come after you stop it, it rolls, it flashes, and then just fades out. Two great baits, two a little bit different movements in different zones, but the same great action and the same great ability to trigger bites from inactive fish. That's the Shadow Rap.